welcome back to my channel. This is Jamie Lee Absolutely. I am absolutely Jamie Lee, and that was like the cheesiest intro ever, but thanks for sticking around. Today I am fresh out of the shower with wet hair because I want to talk about my lazy girl's guide to how I do my hair on a regular basis. This is just what I've learned that works for me. If you all have other hacks or other products that you just love, please leave them in the comments. I am fairly low maintenance when it comes to hair. Now I do get it colored and cut probably like every 6 weeks by my friend Chelsea. She's fantastic. She works at a great salon here in town. But other than that, on a day-to-day basis, I don't use a blow dryer every single day. I don't use a curling iron or flat iron every single day. I have very fine Caucasian hair. It doesn't have a lot of texture. It doesn't have I don't have a lot of it. So I think I can sort of get away with not doing a lot. I know that that's not everyone's reality, but this is what I've been given. So a shampoo and conditioner that I really like lately is the L'Oreal. They have Everpure and Evercream. Those are the two that I've tried, and I really like them both. They're affordable. You can get them at Walmart, CVS, Target, wherever. And I like the way that they smell. They seem to cleanse my hair really well. And then the conditioner, I think, really leaves my hair pretty soft, and my ends don't get dry or crinkly or crunchy or anything. I really like that line. I don't like to, and I haven't noticed a difference between using high-end salon shampoos and conditioners versus drugstore. I just haven't seen a difference, so to me it's not worth the money. If you all have a salon holy grail conditioner and shampoo, please let me know because I have yet to find it. And maybe it would make a difference because, again, my hair does get very flat, very kind of limp and dull, and I like to try to encourage some volume and some texture in it so that I look a little bit more pulled together. So when I'm out of the shower, I like to use this. This is Not Your Mother's Beach Babe texturizing cream, and like I said, it gives me just a little bit of grip so that when I do go to like blow dry it or curl it or however I'm going to style, I do have a little bit of, even if I let my hair air dry just with this, it brings out a little natural wave and just gives it a little more body. So I really like this product. I just put it in my hair. I use a teeny tiny amount because any more than that, it drags down my hair. It starts to feel kind of greasy, kind of overdone. So that's this. When my hair was longer, I used to use either that or I would use this Living Proof Style Lab, the Texture Mist. I would just spray this in my hair and then I would put it up in a bun and call it a day. And it worked because then it would air dry overnight and I would wake up in the morning and I would have like kind of big beachy waves, and that was my go-to style for a really long time. But now my hair is a little short, not short, but short for me. I used to have like waist length hair. So this is a little bit more something I need to tend to when it is shorter and it does have layers. Some other products that I do like, if I'm going to blow dry and I want like a blowout, like I want to feel like I have big flowy locks, I will use the John Frieda the blow dry root booster. And what I would do is I would section my hair off. I'm sorry, I fell the other day walking my dog because I'm a klutz. That's what this very unsightly scab is. I would section my hair off with clips, and then I would put the spray like right at the back of my head so that you're targeting those areas to build volume. And I would do like a couple sections. I heard one time, and it made a lot of sense, you don't want to put too much product right at the front of your head because it will start to look kind of greasy and weighed down. So you want to concentrate your product kind of like in the back, in the crown of your head. Another product that I bought that I don't super love is this Pantene Booster Spray. It was supposed to do the same thing as the John Frieda, whereas it would give you some volume at the root. I don't love it. I wouldn't repurchase it. I don't find myself grabbing for this hardly ever. So once I put a texturizing sort of product or a root boosting, volumizing product in my hair, I let it air dry, and then depending on how much time I have, how much time I'm willing to put into it, what look I want to go for, I'll do one of a couple different things. If I just know that I want to wear my hair down, I reach for this bad boy. It is by Revlon. It is it's a blow dry brush. It literally, like, you plug it in and hot air comes out and you brush as you blow dry. I was never one of those women who could do the brush and the blow dryer at the same time. I always felt like I was missing sections. It was just, I'm not coordinated enough for it. This is just my reality. Like I said, lifestyle for real life. That's my tagline. This is my real life, that I cannot finagle a blow dryer and a brush at the same time. So I chose this product, and I am so glad that I would repurchase this sucker 40 times. Like if it kept crapping out, I would rebuy it. That's how much I like it. I got this on Amazon probably 2 years ago now, and I believe I paid about $50 for it. I've seen other brands and other versions. This is the one that I went with, and I really like it. And so once I've done that, my hair falls really nicely. It's dried, it's straight, it looks good. If I want a curlier or more undone look, if I want to rock some waves, like I said, I'll still put in that same texturizing product, and then I'll wait for it to air dry, and then I will either curl or crimp. And I'm gonna let my hair air dry. I'm actually gonna go eat dinner, and then I'll come back and show you all how I do my hair curled and sort of crimped and wavy. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Hello, welcome back. Okay, it's about an hour later. As you can tell, my hair is totally dry, and this is how it pretty much dries. I just parted it down the middle and brushed it. I didn't do anything else to it. Like I said, I just went out and ate dinner, and my hair's dry. It's got a little natural wave to it, and I could leave it like this. I've obviously gone out in the world like this before. But if I want to look a little more polished and pretty and just feel like I've put a little more effort into my appearance, I'll use one of two hot tools to do that. So the first one, conveniently, is Hot Tools brand. It's a curling iron. It is this long barreled curling iron, and I believe it's a 1 1/4 inch. And I like a bigger barrel because I feel like it gives you kind of just bigger loose curls, and then I can just run my fingers through it and I have perfectly kind of undone waves. So I like to start in the back, and I've just parted my hair down the middle. I have a section of hair on this side and a section on this side. If I'm really getting fancy, or if I really want more detailed curls, or I want to get a really polished style, I'll use some clips and I'll separate out my hair in sections and curl it in sections. But this is just for an everyday quick look. So I take a section of hair, not like that, Jamie. Take a section of hair about like this thick, clamp it, come down. I don't clamp all the way to the end because, again, I don't want like a perfect like Shirley Temple fat barrel curl. I just want to put a little bit of wave and a little bit of body in it, and I crimp it and I hold it and I hold it and I wait, and then I let it out and I got a curl. And it's still hot, like I can feel it against my shoulder that it's still warm. So I don't want to touch it until it cools. And so that one, if I twirled it toward my face, the next one I want to twirl kind of away from my face. And so you see I have all these layers to contend with. And so I try to pick a similar sized section from the back. And I'm going to flip the barrel. And this one is going to curl toward my face. And so again, I come part of the way down, not all the way to the end. And I'm going to curl it this direction. And sometimes I forget and I twirl two in the same direction. It's not the end of the world. I don't notice a huge difference, but I do like to try to break up the direction in which I curl, just so that I get a little bit of variance. And again, it's not looking so perfect, so Pollyanna, Shirley Temple situation. So now I've got a couple curls, and I just toss those suckers behind my back. Then I would continue to do the same thing. And I like to sort of run the barrel down the hair so it smooths it out a little before I actually do start twirling. And so I can get my hair done in just a few sections, again, because it is pretty fine. I don't have a ton of hair. Someone with thicker hair or with a lot of hair, you would certainly have to go in smaller sections, and it would take you a lot longer. So maybe that is one of the blessings of not having a lot of hair, is it doesn't take me long to do my hair. So got another curl there. And then the only time I really do pay attention to which direction I curl is when I get up toward my face. I like to curl away from my face. I feel like it just looks more natural and more pretty than having a curl come in towards your face. That's just my preference. You can obviously, I mean, you do you, Ma, but these guys I like to bring away from my face. And I do start these a little higher because this feels like the first place I tend to lose volume and shape. So I like to kind of concentrate it up at the top. And I may come in and do it again. And this is obviously what you see is what's up front. So I want to make sure that I like these the best and that these are sort of pretty. And see, it just gives me this really natural sort of loose curl that seems to be very popular and very flattering. It's like, this is like the universally flattering curl pattern. It's not too much. It's, like I said, just a little, just to feel kind of polished and pretty. My hair doesn't hold curl super well. If I want like capital C curls, if I want a lot of curl definition, I have to use a smaller barrel curling iron. Takes me a lot longer. This is mainly just, and then see, now I have this nice, and I sleep on this. Like, I'm, in case you can't tell, in case I didn't mention it, I got very close to the camera. I like to do my hair at night. I like to shower at night. And so in the morning, this is going to be a lot looser and more of just a wave as opposed to a curl. And then I'm going to come in with this Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Bodybuilder hairspray. I really like the Living Proof brand. I use a lot of Perfect Hair Day. So I like to spray it at night. Plus it smells very, very nice. I especially like to spray my ends. Again, I try to not put a ton of product at my root because it weighs it down and it makes my hair fall sort of flat. The other Perfect Hair Day, this is my holy grail dry shampoo. This is the Perfect Hair Day dry shampoo. It says it actually cleans hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor. I'll put this on my root in the morning and just sort of shake it out, and then my hair feels fluffy and invigorated again. Another thing I wanted to mention is I don't wash my hair every day. I don't think it's necessary, and I don't think it's necessarily good for your hair. So dry shampoo is a lifesaver for me if I don't want my hair to feel flat and greasy, especially up front. When I was younger and I wore bangs, sometimes I would get in the shower and pull all my hair up in a ponytail and just wash my bangs because those were the only part that felt greasy. Now that I don't really rock a bang, I just put my hair up in a shower cap or in one of my little hair wraps that I wear. So this is, hold that back so you can see. This is curling iron waves. Again, very quick, very easy. My hair's a lot shorter at the moment that I'm used to wearing it, so this is just a really nice, easy style. If I want something a little different, I use a different tool, and so the two halves of my hair are going to look different, but that's okay. It's all in the name of YouTube, all in the name of experimentation. So let me get my other tool. This is a waver. When I was in high school, these were like a big deal, but there were like 4 of these little sections that waved. Now there's like 2. It gives you more of a wave than a crimp. I know like in the 80s there were some that were like literally like zigzag, and they would give you a full-on crimp, really tight, small little wave pattern in your hair. I don't really know if it was super flattering, but it was very popular for a while, like Saved by the Bell era. This is a waver. This is by Hot Tools also. I got this at Ulta. And look at how easy this is, y'all. Look at this. I just take whatever section of hair, I put it in here, and I hold it down for a second. And I get these like, well, I don't really like that one right on my bang, but it gets these like nice little waves, right? It's just so, it's stupid easy. Like, who can't take 5 minutes? And like, I'm not as particular about the section or the curl pattern or anything because it's meant to be a little bit more loose and easy. Go, look at that. And you want to come up a little closer to your root, just so it doesn't look like you have an awkward seam in your hair. But like, come on, how pretty is that? Like, how, like, I look so beachy. Like, I've got like mermaid vibes going on right now. So some days when I want to feel a little looser or beachier, I'll break this sucker out and it's more casual. It's just fun, but like, I think it's pretty. I think it gives a nice, pretty, easy vibe to the hair. I'll do a couple more just so you can see. And again, however, if you go with thinner sections of hair and you hold them in longer, you get a little bit tighter wave. But I like to keep it kind of loose and then you can just sort of, you know, fling it off to the side. I should be at the beach. I should be out in the breeze. So that's the Lazy Girls hair tutorial. Again, I would top this off with some of my favorite dry shampoo and my favorite hairspray from Living Proof, but that's my super easy hair guide. Like I said, it would take like 5 minutes to do my whole head. So please let me know in the comments if you like this kind of tutorial, this really just quick, easy, lazy girls guide. This was super fun. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you all have a great day and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.